God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. God answers prayer. God answers prayer. God answers prayer. He's so good to me. He cares for me. He cares for me. He cares for me. He's so good to me. I love him so. I love him so. I love him so. He's so good to me. I'll praise his name. I'll praise his name. I'll praise his name. He's so good to me. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. Oh yeah, so good to me.
Hi guys, hi everybody, you're welcome back to another Sunday, and guess what we are going to be doing today? We are going to be hosting a mini bake sale. Are you guys ready? Here with me is Samuel and Amarachi, and my name is Amanda. You all are welcome. So today we're going to be featuring some specific foods, and they are all baked products. We're going to be packaging them, and then we're going to be hosting a little bake sale, and we hope all of you will buy something from us today. So first, can you guess the one ingredient that is on this table? You don't understand the question? Okay, do you know what this is?
That's a cupcake.
It's a cupcake. Good. So do you know what this is?
It's a donut.
It's a donut. Okay, so how many types of donuts can you see here? Two types of donuts, yes. So we have the round ring donuts and we have the circle donuts here. Very good. So this, can you tell me what this is? Cookies. We have cookies. You can't host a bake sale without cookies. You must sell cookies. Then what other item? This is something I saw.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, yes, popcorn. So we're going to be packaging our popcorn today in a very unique way. Yes, so this is another pastry. I guess you guys will not know this. What's this? Good. So this is called a Copenhagen. So a Copenhagen is a Danish roll. Yes, we are going international. So this is a Danish roll. We are also
like donuts, but you put like icing and butter.
Exactly. So it's like a donut scone, but it has cream in the middle. And our last item here, who can guess what this is? No, it's not a scone. These are actually cinnamon rolls. So we are also going to be packaging our cinnamon rolls, and all these items, we're going to be displaying them on our mini bake sale tray. So first, we have a bake sale tray here, and we have some paper here. We have some scissors. Please, kids, you can only use your scissors or your sharp items when you're being supervised by an adult, so as not to hurt yourself. So next, we have some of our nylons to seal our products here. Then we have some cupcakes for our popcorn because we're improvising. Then we have some mini decorations for our tray. So first, we're going to take this paper and then we're going to fold it in two. So just grab paper from there for me, Amara. So we're going to be folding it in two. Okay, so Amara, only you are going to do this part because you're old enough to use the scissors. So David, I'm going to give you another task now. So we folded our paper into four. Yes. So now we folded our paper into four. I'm going to take my scissors. These are special scissors because they have the funny, cute mouth. And I'm just going to try to cut a circle like this. See? I'm cutting a small circle. Cut, 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 cut. Good. So when I cut like that, guess what comes out?
It's a beautiful. It looks like a round
Yes,
rose
like a
circle.
round, beautiful rose circle. So this is where we're going to be placing our cookies. Okay? So we're going to do a bigger one. So I want you to fold a paper now. Then fold it again into 4 like this. And now I want you to cut me a bigger one. Try to go very big. So you start from here and you go in a circle motion straight up. You go up first. Is it difficult to use that? Okay, so Samuel, what I want you to do for me is to take this balloon and I'm going to give you a thumbtack. So a thumbtack is this little sticky thing. I'm going to put it on the balloon and you're going to help me stick it to the edge of my tray. So I've put my, oh, it's quite sticky. This is very sticky. So we're going to get 2 or 3 thumbtacks so that this will not move when we're taking our tray around. We don't want anything to fall off our tray or be messy. Yes, you did. That's good. That's wonderful. So here, Sammy, help me stick this here. Stick it to the end for me. Here, like this. Good. Thank you very much. So we've done our first decoration for our tray. Oh, sorry. Okay. So secondly, no, that's okay. So we're going to drop all our sharp objects down now. Then we're going to take our popcorn and share them into our muffin cans or muffin cups or muffin plates. So we're going to open this. You could use a scissors here. This is quite hard. Okay. So we're going to open this up. So I want you to share this popcorn into the muffin cups for me. Yes, you can go, keep going. So while she's doing that, I'm going to take this nylon, as you can see. This is our sealing nylon. So good, good, good. So we can just leave the ones that are on the table. It's all right. So we can just drop this. So our first popcorn will go into our nylon. So can you see the way I'm sealing it? Yes, so you have to present it beautifully because you know we are selling it out to people. So this is the first one. We'll remove the seal and we would close this up. Can you see this? So this is the first item that is going on our baking tray. It is our sealed popcorn. This is caramel popcorn because you know when you're baking, you have to have very sweet items on your baking tray. You could have savory items as well. It depends on the people you're selling to. So you could have elderly people who might want to have something on the savory, yeah, less sugary. You know, too much sugar, it's not too good for the body. So you have to have a mix of everything. So just grab a nylon, grab the cupcakes for me, please. So you can unwrap the cupcakes while I'm sealing this. You can just tear it from the front. It will be much easier. So this is our second popcorn here on our tray. We're in business already. Okay? So good. So now you take one of these and you seal the cupcake inside. Yes. So just take one of these. I'm going to hand you one cupcake. Here, love. So let me assist. So put it inside the bag. Good, like that. So you see how it's looking already? You see? Then we're going to remove the seal and we're also going to cover this up because we want to make this look presentable so people can buy. So can you see, Sammy, can you see how presentable this is now? Very presentable now. So this is our second baked item. Do you know one thing that is common on this table? It is a basic ingredient that features, oh, wonderful. So she's done hers. Thank you, high five. Flour. So flour is one common ingredient that is on this table. The cookies are made with flour. The cakes are made with flour. The rolls are made with flour. And where do we get flour from? Another high five. Okay, we get flour from wheat. So there are different types of wheat that we use in making.
You have to use
Yeah, how did you know? Thank you. I have to use this. So this is why I cut this out for the cookie. So I'm going to place one cookie like this on the paper for presentation's sake, and I'm going to put it in the bag. Yes, so flour is used to make cake, is used to make everything, and the kind of flour that we use is gotten from wheat. So what happens when they grow the wheat is that the farmer goes and then he harvests the wheat. When he harvests the wheat, he takes it to the factory. There the wheat is processed, and then it brings out this lovely flour. You can see your cookies looking cute. Can you see? So this is our next item we're going to sell. Don't worry, we're not going to be too expensive just today. Tomorrow we'll charge a lot. So what item have we not packed for our tray? Okay, the donuts. So can you pass me the donuts, please?
Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, you want to pack the cinnamon rolls? We're going to do that next because you asked. Okay, so we've made a bit of mess here. We're going to clear this one later. So we're going to open up the donuts. And to pack the donuts, I would like to actually cut another circle. For what? For presentation purposes. So I'm just going to take these scissors. I'm going to cut round like this. You see? See? This is a huge circle. Yes, when I open it, voila. And this I'm going to put into my nylon that I'm using to present. So you see, it's already looking good. So my hands are clean, by the way. I should have mentioned that when handling food. Please ensure that your hands are clean. You wash your hands. You sanitize if necessary, but please do not use a sanitized hand to pack food people would eat, so you wouldn't get sanitizer all over the food. So we are done with this, and then we would seal. So you can see our donuts. Yeah, it looks fancy. That's the point of it, to make it look fancy. So when it looks fancy, people would pay more to have it. So because Samuel asked, we're going to pack our cinnamon roll. You like this? This is very nice. Yes, we'll get to this later. We have to attend to Samuel's needs as well. He wants to see the cinnamon roll packed. So we're opening the cinnamon roll, and then we'll cut another circle. Do you mind doing another circle for me? Because
Yes.
presentation is very important. So do this one for me. I'm going to supervise you. So you hold this like this. You take your scissors in your hand. Do you know how to hold the scissors?
Yeah.
Careful, careful. You start from down here. Cut, cut, cut. Keep going, keep going. You're getting it, you're getting it, you're getting it. Good, thank you. You have been supervised to use a sharp object now. So we have this. So this is okay as well. So we'll get our last bag. We'll get our cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll is made from flour as well, but the very specific ingredient. Yeah, it's made from flour as well. But a very specific ingredient that makes it into cinnamon roll is cinnamon. So you have the cinnamon spice. Okay, you don't want to use this for the cinnamon roll. Okay, we can drop it if you don't want that. We can put this directly into the bag as well. It's still looking beautiful as well. So we're going to unfold and pack. I'm going to make a lot of money on this tray. So cinnamon roll is down, and lastly, our Copenhagen is the only item on the plate, so I wouldn't want to bring it out, so I'm going to just sell it directly like this. So I'm going to put our Copenhagen down, and then I'm going to put this here. So this is a tray of many delights. So just to decorate it, I'm going to add flour for color, and I'm going to put the flour by the side. So it looks beautiful when people are picking things.
You take it to
Yes, we'll do that later when we're walking around. So lastly, I have a special item on this table, and that is a non-baked item. So this non-baked item is actually a decoration, and it looks like what?
a candle.
It looks like a
Cupcake.
cupcake, but this is actually a candle. So we'll just put this here in front, and then we would light it. So it looks good. Don't worry, it's just a little bit of exactly. Don't worry, there's an adult supervising. So there you have it. We've made our tray. We apologize for the background at the back. We've made a mess in our kitchen, but that here is our bake sale tray. Things on this tray go as high as $1 million. Okay, what? We are just joking. It's very affordable for everybody to buy. So please come and buy something today. Maybe you can try it out. You can make a mini tray of your own. You could decorate it and see how it goes. So let's not forget, you must be supervised by an adult to use sharp objects, and make sure that you have the permission of your parents to do this always. Okay, kids. We're done for today. Bye. Sammy, do you want to say bye? Bye.
First thing I want to do is to teach you how to program this diver to move forward using the right arrow key. At the moment, if I press my right arrow key, the diver will not move, and that is because I have not programmed the diver to move. So how do I program the diver to move? So first thing I'll do is to go to Events, and then I'll click when the space bar key is pressed. But I don't want to use the space bar key. I want to use the right arrow key. So once the right arrow key is pressed, what should my diver do? I want my diver to move 10 steps. I want my diver to do what? To move 10 steps. Now it's in my slide here. I'll try as much as possible to see if I can send this this slide to some of you or to all of you through your parents' email, but we'll talk about that probably after the class. So I want my diver to move. Okay, so let me go back to the Scratch application. So I want my diver to move 10 steps. Now, I also need to choose the direction. Now, I need to say it should move towards a particular direction. So I would say it should move. Okay, move 10 steps. Let me delete this. So we'll say point in direction of 90. Okay, so this 90, let's find out. This 90 actually means the right arrow. So now if I press the left arrow key, you can see, sorry, the 90, when the right arrow key is pressed, point in direction of 90 and then move 10 steps. You can see that's the reason why my diver had to move to the left side of the screen. So I can drag my driver manually and then I'll use the right arrow key to move. So you can see the right arrow key is moving already. So I'd like you to try that on your computer system. Let's see if this will work. Just look at my screen and copy the script that you can see on my screen. Let me zoom it a little so that you can see it better. Yes, I'm sure you can see that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to make my sprite to move to the left. So I will still follow the same process. I'll go to Events. I would say when this time around, I won't use right arrow key. I will say when the left arrow key is pressed, I would go to Motion Blocks. I will say point in direction of, this time around is going to be -90. Don't forget, if it is moving backward, it is towards the negative side. So I will say -90. And then I'll drag this. For this first phase, you might just have to copy my script. So you can see my left arrow key is also helping to move the diver to the front and to the, backward and forward. That is to the right, and to the left. So please, I'd like you to try out this script on your own computer system as well. Let's see if it works for you, but I'm sure it's going to work if you use if you follow what I am explaining to you. The next thing, I want to make the diver to move up. So I will click the up arrow key. When the up arrow key is pressed, I will say point in direction of 180. No, point in direction of 0. Move 10 steps. So look at it, it's moving upward right now because I have programmed the up arrow key to move the sprite upward. Now the next thing is to make it to move downward. Now when the down arrow key is pressed, what should my sprite do? It should move, it should point in direction of 80. These are standard figures to point this sprite to this direction that you can see. So automatically I've programmed my sprite to move forward, to move backward, to move upward, and to move downward. So this is quite easy. This is really easy. So I'd like you to try that on your own computer system as well, and I'm sure you would find this easy. Don't forget to copy my script. So on my screen, on your screen, you can see how to make your diver to move upward, to make your diver to move downward, and to make your diver to move to any direction at all. Now, before the end of this class, let me quickly teach you how to make a sprite to move by itself. So I'm just going to insert the shark. I'm just going to insert a shark quickly. Yes, this is my shark here. And then I want my shark to move independently. Now we call it glide. So how do I make my shark to move independently? The next thing is I'll go to event. But this time around, I will not use when spacebar is clicked. I'll use when the green arrow is clicked. This is the green arrow here. When the green arrow is clicked, what should happen? I want my sprite to move to random position, to move 10 steps. Then I like to change this to 2 seconds. I want it to glide 2 seconds at random position. So let's click the green flag and see how it works. So you can see that I am not pressing my keyboard and my sprite is moving, but it's only moved once and it stopped. Now, if I want it to move continuously, I need to use what I call forever statement. So I'll just bring this forever statement here, and then I'll put this forever statement here. So once you click the green flag, you can see that the shark is moving independently. So we're trying to design a game. In our next class, I will further explain the game that I want us to do together. But in the meantime, I'd like you to practice all those things that I have taught you today, how to make your diver to move up, down, left, right, and how to make your shark to move independently. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Okay, guys, we have details where we could pay in our offering or give our offering rather. So I'd like us to package our offering and give it with the details. We would like our parents to please supervise our kids to help them give.
Lord, if we could, we would fill our hands with all the wonderful things you give us. Then we'd lift them up and give them back to you. And
givers never lack, and whatever we give, we pray will be multiplied back to us in 100 folds. In Jesus' name, amen. So we're going to see you next week, Sunday. We'd love to have more of you on. Call your friends to come along and have fun with us next week, please. So, guys, we're going to be taking our DNA chants. Do you know your DNA chants?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. I lead in every area of my life. I am a child of great influence. I'm driven by God's love,
thereby making me excellent and exceptional and audacious, full of courage and difference.